Welcome to LB Two Sisters One Journey, the podcast where real life, health, and growth meet. We're Lori and Bobbi, two sisters showing up honestly and navigating this journey together. Before we dive in, just a quick reminder, this episode is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not medical advice. Now let's get into today's episode. Alright, today we're talking about something that almost every woman will go through, but somehow most of us know almost nothing about.
And that is perimenopause and menopause, the stages of hormones that happen in midlife.
If you had asked me a few years ago what perimenopause actually was, I probably couldn't have told you.
Same. I knew one thing. Eventually, you lose your period.
That was basically the full extent of education.
No one talked about the years leading up to that or all the things that start happening to your body.
For me, I didn't even realize what was happening in my body until a doctor told me I was already well into perimenopause. And even then, I still didn't connect everything I was experiencing to hormones. Looking back now, there are so many symptoms I didn't realize were hormone related.
And when Lori says symptoms, she means a lot.
Yes, a lot. At the time, I just thought, well, this must just be what getting older feels like. I didn't realize there was actually something happening hormonally.
And that's the thing. So many women assume it's just aging.
It was a roller coaster. One minute I would be crying, the next minute I would feel rage. And I remember thinking, why is my body doing this? But again, I just thought it was aging.
And I remember watching it and thinking something bigger had to be going on. But neither of us really understood it yet.
And honestly, I don't know if I ever had a single moment where I realized what was happening. It was more like one day I came across information that opened my eyes, and I realized there's actually a lot you can do to support your body through these changes.
What surprised you the most about the physical symptoms?
Some of the things I experienced were things I would never have connected to hormones. Weak bladder, itchy ears, extreme exhaustion. But the biggest one, by far, was the hot flashes. They were completely unbearable.
I remember you saying it felt like your body was on fire.
From the inside out. And the only advice I ever heard about menopause was take something over the counter for the hot flashes, and it didn't help at all.
For me, I really only started hearing about perimenopause and menopause in the last couple of years. Before Lori started going through it, I really knew nothing about it. I just assumed eventually your period stops. That's basically my understanding.
Which is pretty much what most women are told.
But watching Lori going through menopause definitely changed how I think about my own health. It made me a lot more aware of my own body. And honestly, I have started noticing things that made me wonder if my hormones might be starting to shift too. One thing that shocked me when I started reading about menopause symptoms was how many strange symptoms can actually be hormone related. I remember reading that some women feel these electric zap sensations.
Yes, that's one of those things nobody talks about. There are so many symptoms that women experience that they never connect to hormones.
I don't think women are prepared at all for this stage of life. There just isn't enough education or discussion about it.
Absolutely not. Growing up, I never heard anyone talk about it. There was no real conversations about what happens in midlife or how hormones affect your body. I remember the first real conversation we had about menopause. It was after I went to the doctor and they started doing all kinds of tests.
Yes, and we're sitting there talking about it and both of us were like, what?
Exactly. It was one of those moments where we realized how little we actually knew.
And I think that's why so many women say their bodies suddenly change overnight.
One minute everything feels normal, the next minute your body feels completely different.
One thing that has changed for both of us now is we actually have real conversations with our doctors.
And we're paying attention to our bodies. We're focusing on eating healthier, exercising more, and really trying to support our bodies in midlife.
I've also started changing my vitamins to meet my needs now and being more intentional about my health.
For me, the biggest thing that helped with my symptoms has been HRT, and I wish I had understood earlier that there were options. I wish someone had told me sooner that you don't have to suffer, and that things like clean, whole foods and exercise can really help support your body through these changes.
One thing we really want women watching this to know is what you're going through is normal.
And you're not alone. Every woman goes through this in one way or another. It might look different for each of us, but we're all navigating it together.
And midlife does not mean the end of the world.
Not even close.
For me, aging powerfully means freedom. Freedom to take care of myself, freedom to prioritize my health, freedom to learn what my body needs.
And for me, it means optimizing aging. I don't want normal health markers. I want optimal health markers. I want to feel strong, energized, and healthy in this next chapter of life.
What we really hope women gain from following our journey is a sense of belonging
And understanding.
and education.
Because there are options. And things like food, exercise, and understanding your body can really make a difference. If you're watching this and you've been feeling like something is changing in your body,
Just know you're not alone.
we're learning this in real time too.
And we're committed to sharing what we've learned along the way. And remember, beautiful people, it's never too late, you're not too old, and the best is yet to come. If this episode spoke to you and you want to keep taking this journey with us, hit subscribe and stay connected. Share this episode with someone who may need it and leave a review. It truly helps more women find our channel. If you like to connect us beyond the show, check out the links in our bio for all our social platforms. You don't have to do this alone, and we'll meet you right back here in our next episode.